Good day to all. How can we make T-joint in carpentry in engineering? The basic operations are as an experiment with the machine shop laboratory. So that there, how can we make T-joint, which is a plenty question with our students. So this presentation is explains about how can we make T-joint in carpentry. Myself, Dr. B. Suresh Kumar, Department of Mechanical Engineering, K. Ramakrishnan College of Technology. In previous video, I explained about how can we mark the dimensions on workpiece material. This video, I explain about how can we plan the workpiece material. Let's see how can we planning of workpiece material in carpentry. Yes. Initially, the workpiece is clamped on benchwise. That jack plane, the operator utilizes the jack plane for planing the wooden piece surface. From this, we can get the smooth surfaces, and also we can get the perfect perpendicularity and parallelity of the workpiece. Now, the operator completed one phase and examines how the surface will be. Okay. Here, likewise, we may plan the workpiece surfaces before conducting any joint and any further operations like chiseling and cavity making. Yes, now how can we make a T-joint? In previous video, cross lap joint, I explained about how can we make a cavity in between the workpiece. Here, how can we make the T-joint as like we conducted a marking operation on the workpiece material, and then we are performing the sawing operation on the marked surfaces. We make a perpendicular cut on the workpiece with respect to its base surface. Now he completed the sawing operation. After that, he tilted the workpiece. It is for T-joint, so that we can remove the workpiece material from the wooden workpiece as like on the top corner. Here, how can we perform the removal of material on top corner? Let's see. The operator utilizes the plain edge chisel. Already the sawing operation is used to cutting the marked surfaces. Now he removed the unwanted workpiece material from the wooden piece with the aid of plain chisel edge with the wooden hammer help. Yes, you see how he utilizes the plain edge chisel on workpiece material markings, and how he placed the chisel on wooden workpiece. From this you can learn how we place the plain chisel edge on marking surfaces. Yes, he tries to different orientation for making a smooth finish, but always he utilizes the vertical side. Now he removed the unwanted workpiece material from the required workpiece surfaces. We may give tiny force on workpiece material. From this we can remove the unwanted workpiece material with the tiny form and fine form. How many burrs are available with the chiseling operation? You see, how can he remove the burr? Yes, he changed orientation of chisel. On this, he removed the extra projection or extra burrs available with the cutting surfaces. Now he got the part which is going to join the cross slab. Yes, finally the unwanted workpiece material fully removed from the required workpiece material. Now the operator moves the cutted workpiece material to the cross slab. Now he may utilize the hammer for perfect matching. Yes, the operation is completed. Now the final job, which is T-joint, he can get from carpentry tools and bench vise with the carpentry bench. Yes, which is known as T-joint on carpentry. Now you are aware about how do we make the T-joint with the carpentry tools on bench vise. Thank you all.